Hello guys, you're welcome once more to NEPH. If you're new to the channel, you're highly and highly welcome. Do well to subscribe to the channel and share the link of the channel to some students out there. Okay, so let's get right into today's question. It says, find the fourth term of the word binomial expansion of we have x minus k brackets raised to the power of 5 in descending powers of what x. So how do we go about solving this problem? Now the first thing I want to do is I want to get what from Pascal's triangle, the coefficient of when we expand this to the power of what 5. Okay, so now the triangle goes this way without 1. Okay, this is power of 0. Next you bring 1 1. Okay, 1 plus 1 is 2. I bring 1. I start 1. 1 plus 2 is 3. 2 plus 1 is 3. And we have 1. Now we have 1. 1 plus 3 is going to give us what? 4. 3 plus 3 is 6. 3 plus 1 is 4. And we have 1. Start 1 again. 1 plus 4 is 5. 4 plus 6 is 10. 6 plus 4 is 10. 4 plus 1 is 5. And we have 1. So because we are dealing with the power of 5, okay, so our triangle, we are going to stop here, okay? This gives us our triangle, all right? Now, you can always identify, which line to use in terms of the powers by, okay? So this is the fifth power, so we are dealing with this line, or it comes with the fifth power. If you're dealing with power of 4, you want to use this line. If you're dealing with the power of 3, you want to use this line. If you're dealing with the power of 2, you want to use this line. If you're dealing with the power of 1, you want to use this line. Or you can also come this way. Okay? So for the power of 2, this line. For the power of 3, this line. For the power of 4, this line. And for the power of 5, this line. Okay? So in this problem, what we need to use and do our expansion is what this line. So we have our x minus what? K to the power of what? 5. So we are going to start with 1, okay? Multiply x, now to the power of what? 5, multiply by, now minus k, okay? Now another idea is, whatever power you have here, and you have here must sum to give you 5. So we have 5 plus what? 0, okay? So now we have plus. So now the next coefficient is 5. So we have 5 multiply x again. But this time x is going to reduce by 1. So we have 4. And this is going to increase by 1. So we have 1 plus. Now the next coefficient is 10. Multiply x is going to reduce by 1, which is 3. And this is going to increase by what? 1, which is 2 plus. Our next coefficient is this. So we have 10 multiply x. Okay, this is going to reduce by 1, so it's 2. We have minus k. This is going to increase by 1, which is what? 3 plus. We have 5, which is the next coefficient, multiplied by x. This is going to reduce by 1, which is 1. And minus k power is going to increase by 1, so this is going to be 4. And finally, plus, we have 1, okay? So we have 1 multiplied by what? X to the power of this will reduce by 1, which is 0, and we have minus k raised to the power of 5. Now you can observe very well from what we have done that whenever you sum the powers, it gives you this. 5 plus 0 is 5, 4 plus 1 is 5, 3 plus 2 is 5, 2 plus 3 is 5, 1 plus 4 is 5, and 0 plus 5 is 5. Okay, that just to show that you are in order in terms of your what? Expansion or your arrangement. Okay, now we are going to simplify all this and see what we are going to get. Okay, so now let me rub this out of the board and let's see what this will further get. So we have, okay, 1 times x raised to the power of 5, which is x raised to the power of 5. Okay, multiply. We have minus k raised to the power of 0, which also means 1. Okay, so we have plus. Okay, now 5 times x raised to the power of 4 also means 5. X raised to the power of what? 4. And minus k raised to the power of what? 1 is still what? Our minus what? K. Now remember, this is odd number. Whenever it is odd, Okay, it means our product is going to be minus. So we have to take notes. Okay, this is going to be minus. This also this is going to be minus. This also this is going to be minus. All right. So we have plus. Okay. So we are at this point. So 10 times x raised to the power of 3 is to 10 x raised to the power of 3. Now for this, minus k squared is going to be what? Plus what? K squared. Because minus k, okay, times minus k. Minus times minus is plus, k times k is k squared. All right. So the next one, we have odd number as a power, so here will be minus. So we have plus 10. We have plus 10 multiply what? We have our x squared. So minus what? K times what? Minus k times minus k is going to give us what? So minus times minus is plus times minus is still going to give us minus. So we have minus, and k times k times k is going to give us k to the power of what? 3. Okay? Now that we have that, we can now do this and this. Okay? So the next is plus, we have 5 times x raised to the power of 1, which is still 5x. Okay? Now, minus k raised to the power of 4 is going to give us what? K raised to the power of what? 4. Why? Because we have minus k multiplied by minus k multiplied by minus k multiplied by minus k. Minus times minus is plus. Okay? So this is plus, minus times minus is plus, and this time this is plus. Right? K times k times k times k is going to give us k raised to the power of what? 4. Okay? So we have that, and finally we have plus. Okay, this is 1. By law of indices, this is also 1. X raised to the power of 0 is 1. So this is 1 times 1, which is what? 1. Now for this, since this is odd, we are still going to be left with minus k raised to the power of what? 5. Okay? So now that we have done the expansion, we can now what? Take one more step to bring out all the minus within these brackets. So let's see what that gives us. So we are going to have, okay, let me just bring this down. So we have our x minus k raised to the power of 5 is going to be, okay, so we have x raised to the power of 5 times 1, which is x raised to the power of 5. Now plus times minus here is minus. So we have 5 multiplied by x raised to the power of 4 multiplied by k. Now for this, plus 10x raised to the power of 3 times k raised to the power of 2 is going to be plus, we have 10x raised to the power of 3 multiplied by k squared. And for this, plus times minus is minus. 10x squared times k raised to the power of 3 is going to be 10x squared multiplied by k raised to the power of 3. Now this is plus times all this is still what? So we have plus 5x multiplied by k raised to the power of 4. And lastly, plus times minus is what? Minus, and 1 times k raised to the power of 5 is k raised to the power of what? 5. So now that we have done the what? Expansion, all right? The question says we should find the fourth term of the binomial expansion, okay? This in descending powers of what? X. So let's identify how the powers of x are descending. So this is 5, it descended to this, and descended to this, it descended toward this. Okay? Now, the equation says the fourth term. So this is the first term, this is the second term, this is the what? Third term, and this is our fourth term. So the fourth term, okay, is what? Minus, okay? Let me just circle it out. So all this gives us the fourth term, okay? In terms of expanding the binomial expansion of x minus what? K in bracket raised to the power of 5. So our answer to this problem is going to be, so we have minus 10x to the power of 2 multiplied by k raised to the power of 3. So this gives us the solution to this problem. Alright guys, thank you guys for watching this video. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to this YouTube channel, and share this video to someone out there that it may be of help. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.